Can you generate heat at 100 degrees Celsius with 50 watts? It is a new generative heat generator embedded in this box. This nozzle is the heat output of the device, which performs all the thermal measurements of the device through this nozzle. I show you the box around the device to see if there is any hidden wires in the corners of the device. The device feeds on the city's power only from the black plug that you see next to the device. The power outlet of the input device is connected to the main power outlet of the room. I will open it in this power outlet to see if there is any electronic kit that reduces the power consumption or specific electronic circuit. There is not, just a normal power outlet. This terminal of the power outlet phase and the terminal of the power outlet neutral are visible in the image by the phase meter. I will assemble the power outlet again to be ready for device testing. This is an electronic multimeter that we use at the stage of the power outlet test to measure the power supply voltage of the device's power outlet. We set it to a range of 750 volts AC. The voltage of the input power of the device is variable between 227 and 229 volts, due to the magnetic saturation of the transformer core of the power distribution in some regions of my country, as well as the temperature difference surrounding the transformer, which affects the electricity supply voltage of the city. But in the main mode, the voltage of the power supply is 220 volts. The voltage peak to peak in my country power is 622 volts, and the peak voltage of my country is 311 volts. So the voltage fluctuation you see is the unplanned power of the city, which comes at the same load as the effective 220 volts. This is a digital clamp meter which we use to measure THA amperes of the input power of the devices. We set it at a range of 20 ampere, so we connect the clamp meter to the main power. It is an alcoholic thermometer that measures up to plus 110 degrees C with precision measurement or tolerance of 2 degrees. Measure the ambient temperature with the thermometer. The ambient temperature is about 27 degrees Celsius. I turn on the device. The ampere of the clamp meter shows 200 milliampere. That is, the power consumption of the device is 44 watts. I point out again that the nozzle of the heat output device is from here. For this stage of testing, we have already developed a mercury thermometer measuring plus 360 degrees Celsius to measure the output of the machine. We have attached mercury thermometer to the heat sink valve and nozzle, which is now placed on the nozzle, so that the thermometer stays on the nozzle to measure the output temperature of the device. Time rise heating of the device is between 500 milliseconds to 3 seconds. The reason for the thermal expansion of the mercury thermometer is the low thermal conductivity of the protective glass of the mercury thermometer. The thermal conductivity of the pixels thermometer is a thermal protection. (180 degrees Celsius). 190 degrees Celsius. 200 degrees Celsius. 220 degrees Celsius. 230 degrees Celsius. 240 degrees Celsius. 250 degrees Celsius.